And now South Sudan is seeking to join the Arab League, a bloc whose member countries are from North Africa, the Horn of Africa, and Arabia. According to the Sudan Tribune, the young country presented a formal application last Wednesday in Cairo, Egypt. If granted membership, South Sudan will be the 23rd member, joining Algeria, Comoros, Djibouti, Egypt, Mauritania, Somalia, Sudan, and Tunisia.
Indeed, it was learned through a press release that the Egyptian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sameh Shoukry, met with the South Sudanese President Salva Kiir to discuss further the request by Juba to the Arab League. The meeting took place at a brief tour in sub-Saharan Africa by Sameh Shoukry, during which time he met Salva Kiir in the South Sudanese capital on Monday.
Well, with us now is Sieta Majok. Sieta is an analyst on South Sudan. She joins us now from Birmingham, United Kingdom. Sieta, welcome to the program. South Sudan is a member of the East African community whose official language is English, but the Arab League, which it wants to join, requires Arabic as the official language. Where does South Sudan fall going by this requirement, Sieta?
Thank you for having me. South Sudan has 64 different ethnic groups and languages. All 64 are recognized, so some of these languages are Shilluk, Bari, Nuer language, and Zande. But the official language of South Sudan is English. So by definition, it does fall in terms of East African community, but in terms of Arab League, it will not qualify in that sense because the language is English. At the same time, Arabic is very widely spoken in South Sudan, so you'll sometimes find Arabic in public life, even in official life, where, you know, some officials are more comfortable discussing things in Arabic or writing things in Arabic. But the official language of South Sudan is English. Just to move a bit forward, just to fast forward a little bit, the Minister of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the spokesperson, has actually said last weekend on iRadio that the idea of South Sudan joining the Arab League as a full member has actually been misinterpreted because Egyptian media was talking about South Sudan wants to join the Arab League. In fact, South Sudan wants to seek observer status.
In essence, Sieta, you say that this request is an observer status one, but let us talk about its current membership with the East African community, the EAC. South Sudan is still very new with with the EAC that is, and are dealing with security issues and trying to structure a concrete system of government. If it were to join the Arab League, how would this membership help with what is happening in the country now?
Okay, so let's say South Sudan was seeking for full membership and joined the Arab League. It would pretty much be almost the same way as it was with the EAC, because with the EAC, the country had to go deep into its pockets to pay towards the EAC budget. So even paying the membership fees has been a difficulty for the country. The country is in no position right now to join any other union with full commitment and full membership, especially if the commitment requires, economical means to sustain membership and so forth. So it would not exactly be in the right frame of mind for the country, particularly because the EAC is a good example of that.
Sieta, with divided political views, a struggle for power, wouldn't joining the Arab League at any level complicate difficult matters already at hand for South Sudan?
South Sudan is located in a very unique geographical area of Africa. It can be considered a part of Central Africa, it can be considered East, can be considered Northeast. So we're towards the Swahili-speaking groups, we're towards the Arabic-speaking groups, and even towards the French-speaking groups. So we're in this place where geographically and geopolitically we are very unique. And I can see what the government is attempting to do with joining, whether it's for full membership or for observer status, is to know what are our neighbors doing. As part with the EAC, it's forming a link with the EAC, and now it's trying to form a link north. And particularly because South Sudan has a long history with Sudan, because we were one country once, it's something that it makes sense to do, to make sure that you can benefit from the other areas and then also understand what they're doing. But at the same time, it can cause a lot of issues because it might open doors to those countries exploiting South Sudan.